Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, my dear learners. This is Saiful Islam, an assistant teacher of our regional high school of Bangladesh, and you are most welcome in my study for English Academy again, dear learners. Hope that you are very fine by the grace of Almighty Allah and watched my previous classes smartly and connected with me to watch my various types of video classes. So, my dear learners, with the reference of my previous classes, today's class have been present for in front of you with our new audience. Mention a new class named an interrogative sentence and interrogative sentence and interrogative sentence. So, my dear learners, now let's take a look at the board and try to understand. But before starting today's class, I want to declare topics of today's class. My dear learners, in this class, at first, I'm trying to show you a review of my previous class. Secondly, my dear learners, I'm trying to show you about the definition of an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Finally, I'm trying to show you a selection of an interrogative sentence with some examples. So, my dear learners, now let's take a look at the board and try to understand. At first, I'm trying to review my previous class. My dear learners, in my previous class, I was trying to show you about at first what's a sentence. We told that, my dear learners, a sentence is a word or a group of words which makes the complete sense. In my previous class, you were told that, my dear learners, classification of various kinds of sentence according to meaning. You were told that, my dear learners, according to meaning, we can classify a sentence into five ways. Number one, assertive sentence. Number two, interrogative sentence. Number three, imperative sentence. Number four, operative sentence. And number five, exclamatory sentence. Among five categories of sentence, I was making understand only an assertive sentence. You were told that, my dear listeners, what's an assertive sentence? You were told that, my dear listeners, an assertive sentence is a type of sentence which makes a statement and this assertive sentence can be classified into two ways. Number one, affirmative sentence. Number two, negative sentence. What's an affirmative sentence? An affirmative sentence is a type of an assertive sentence which makes the sense of affirmation, and negative sentence is a type of an assertive sentence which makes the sense of affirmation. And finally, your child selection or of an assertive sentence. Your child that, my dear learners, we can select an assertive sentence only one way, such as starting with subject and finally ended with the notes of full stop, my dear learners, and with the reference, my previous class, this class have been present in front of you, my dear learners. Now I'm trying to show you about definition of an interrogative sentence. So, my dear learners, let's start it. My dear learners, let's get started. My dear learners, if we want to define an interrogative sentence, we can say that, my dear learners, an interrogative sentence is a type of sentence which asks any question to anybody about everything. Okay, then let's, if we want to define an interrogative sentence, we can say that, my dear learners, an interrogative sentence is a type of sentence which asks any question to anybody about anything. So, my dear learners, I hope that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, now I'm trying to highlight about selection away of an interrogative sentence. Selection away of an interrogative sentence. Middle learners, you'll have to mind that only we can select an interrogative sentence into choice. Number one, starting word, auxiliary verb, and finally ended with the notes of question mark. Number two, starting word double is question, and finally ended with the notes of question mark. Okay, my dear learners, of the two you have understood clearly. My dear learners, you have to mind that we can select an interrogative sentence into two ways. Number one, auxiliary verb. Number one, starting word auxiliary verb, and finally ended with the notes of a question mark. Now, my question to you, my dear learners, what's an auxiliary verb? What's an auxiliary verb? My dear learners, I know that you'll be able to reply my questions, but only I want to share some information with you, my dear learners. Take a look at the board and try to understand. You'll have to mind that, my dear learners, auxiliary verb means helping verb. That means, and auxiliary verb is a type of verb which helps any principal verb, which helps any principal verb to form voice, mode, tense, etc. And you'll have to mind that, my dear learners, there are 24 categories of auxiliary verb, and these 24 categories of auxiliary verb we can classify it into four ways. Four is number one, be verb. Number two, do verb. Number three, have verb. Number four, model auxiliary. Okay, my dear learners, these 24 categories of auxiliary verb we can classify into four is number one, be verb. Let's remind that, my dear learners, five categories of verbs such as am, is, are, was, well, these five categories of auxiliary verb are called the verb, which is used to form voice, tense, mode, etc. Now, my dear learners, next think about do verb. You have to mind that the three categories of verbs such as do, does, and did. These three, there's three categories of verb are called the verb, which helps our principal verb to make voice, mode, tense, etc. Now think about have verb. Let to mind that, my dear learners, three categories of verb have has and had a culture have verb which helps a principal verb to form a voice, a tense or mode. Except and now try to count we verb five plus do verb three plus have has had. That means have verb three. That means totalize 11 categories of verb, except from try to minus 24 categories. Of course, 30 categories of verb. These 30 categories of verb are called module auxiliaries, such as can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, ought, must, need, dare, ought to, used to. Okay, my dear, that's if you notice any auxiliary verb among these 24 categories of auxiliary verb at first, the beginning of the statement, and finally ended with the notes of question mark. Such categories of sentence, of course, you must consider of an interrogative sentence. Of an interrogative sentence. Hope that you have understood clearly. Now, Think about WH question. WH question. My dear learners, and if I ask you what's the first question, I hope that you will be able to reply the question. But I want to share some information about the first question with you, my dear learners. You'll have to mind that, my dear learners, there are some words used in English grammar. This is from WS. WS. W is and it used beginning of the statement to ask any question to anybody about anything, but there is many hope of getting the answers of the yes oblique no, yes oblique no. Then such categories of words are called WH question. WH question. Major learners, hope that you have understood clearly. So, Mediterranean, the definition of WS question is that WS question is a word which is from W and its letter and can't be get can't have of getting an answer with yes or no. Such kinds of words are called WS question. Hope that you have understood clearly. Understood clearly. And you'll have to mind that, my dear learners, there are nine categories of the ways word, such as who, what, which, why, when, where, whom, which, how. Okay, my dear learners, you have to mind that, my dear learners, there are nine types of WH question. Number one, who, how. Number two, OH. Number three, which. Number four, why. Number five, on. Number six, where. Number seven, home. Number eight, hose. And number nine, how. Number nine, how. Now, my dear learners, I want to suggest to you, if you notice the sense of reference question is used beginning of the statement at first and finally in the notes of question mark. Often, sense of sentence must be considered in an interrogative sentence. Hope that you have understood clearly. Such as now I'm trying to show you some example with the reference of this selection way. Suppose number one, are you learning English now? Are you learning English now? My dear learners, take a look at the board and try to understand. So, this sentence is started with a auxiliary verb are and finally ended with a notes of question mark. So, my dear learners, if I ask you what category of sentence, of course, you will answer that, my dear learners, it's of course interrogative sentence. Okay, my dear learners, such as like as are these kinds of auxiliary verb are used at first beginning of the statement before subject and ended finally with the notes of question mark at the time of forming various kinds of interrogative sentence. Hope that you have understood clearly. My dear learners, next example, OH, are you doing now? Make the learners take a look at the board and try to understand. This sentence is started with WSO question OH and finally ended with the notes of question mark. If you notice such kinds of activities starting with WS word and finally ended with the notes of question mark, of course you can consider such kinds of statement or into interrogative sentence. Of that you have understood clearly. Many learners, I don't really want to learn translate, but I want to share some information with you. My dear learners, of course, you know that I'm a new teacher, a YouTube channel, and I'm trying to use English conversation at the time of making various types of video classes. So, my dear learners, if you notice any faults or mistakes in the midst of my video classes, please excuse me and pray to Allah so that I can help you, I can serve you, I can cooperate with you right from my video class. But before finishing today's class, I want to request you, please subscribe my channel more and more, like my channel more and more, comment more and more to motivate me to make a next set of video class. Thank you very much. No much to come to share again with a new words, my new class. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.